During a relay, a high school runner hit another runner in the head with a baton during a track meet.
ABC's Janae Norman has the story.
Junior Kaylin Tucker was running the second leg of the 4x200 relay in the Virginia State High School League Championships when the
Bam! Oh my God!
happened.
That's when she hit me with the baton.
Watch again as you see the two sprinters running side by side as they round the corner with Kaylin on the outside. Kaylin's mother cheering her on.
The girl did cut her off, but
slightly.
Just as
she's
Kaylin
not supposed to do that.
passing the other runner, the athlete swings her baton, striking Kaylin.
I ran track, so one thing you should know is that when you're allowed to cut in, because you start in your lanes, when you're allowed to cut in, this is a 4x2, when you're allowed to cut in, you got to be at least like one full stride length ahead of the person before you cut in, because we're wearing spikes. You cut in on me too soon, and our feet gets jumbled up together.
Right.
I'm gonna step on your feet. That's happened a lot. See people get spike stepped into their calf and shit like that. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, people get hurt.
Ooh.
People get hurt. And I seen fights start because of that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because somebody cut in too soon. They stepped on somebody. They caused both of y'all to be disqualified. And now everybody's mad.
Yeah, we're scrapping. I don't care.
Absolutely. So like, I see the issue here. However, she not about to pop that she did that shit by accident.
Yeah.
I watched you raise the baton and strike the back of her head.
You see the motion right before she does it, that she's running fine, her arms are in stride with the rest of her body, then all of a sudden, bang!
Right.
Like she's like this,
But the thing is that
she's like
but,
this.
Yeah, but the thing is she switched her arm to like a sideways chopping motion. Because if you were keeping your arms up here, you'd have chopped the top of her head. You didn't hit her in the top of the head. You hit her in the back of the head by going like that. Now go rewind this shit right now. You hit her on purpose. I don't want to hear it. You may regret it now, but you hit her on purpose.
Again, as you see the two sprinters running side by side as they round the corner with Kaylin on the outside. Kaylin's mother cheering her on. Just as Kaylin is passing the other runner,
hell nah!
Out of nowhere.
What is the chopping motion, bitch?
I felt a bang on my head and then I fell off the track immediately.
Hell no.
Kaylin dropping her baton and reaching for her head.
The whole Coliseum pretty much gasped. I just jumped up out of the bleachers immediately and ran to her.
And you hit her so hard, you
the
gave
main
her
floor.
a fucking
The
skull
16-year-old
fracture?
was later diagnosed with a concussion. The family
Oh,
says
concussion,
neither
okay.
the athlete who struck Kaylin nor the other team's coaches checked on Kaylin.
I just need y'all to understand though that that's not like a piece of rebar or something, or like a steel pipe that's like heavy. Those batons are light.
Really?
Yeah, it's like aluminum or something. Like it's.
God damn.
That's what I'm saying. They're not heavy, bro. So it's like.
She must have hit it directly in the back of the head.
And you hit her hard.
Yeah.
Because that's what I'm saying. You hit her hard. You hit her with force.
Because how the skull is, it's like you have that piece in the middle where all three parts of the skull, from the bottom, the base, the top, here, it's like...
She hit her right there.
She must have.
Right. I mean, it could be an unlucky strike, but still, you had to hit her hard to concuss her. I've been hitting the head with a damn baton before. People be playing around and hit people with these things, throw a baton while...
I've seen that too, yeah.
While just like messing around. I seen people get... This, it's light, bro. It's not that heavy.
Surprised.
It's not heavy.
I thought it was.
Like if you drop a baton on your foot, nothing will happen. If you drop it on your bare foot, nothing will happen to you.
Okay.
The fact that you concussed this girl after hitting her with a baton, you hit her hard.
Yeah.
No.
Reached out afterwards
to see that they kept running and she not stopped and
Of
check
course
on
they
my
kept
daughter.
running,
That
bro.
was the part
Stop it.
I was
Of course
like,
they're gonna
it
keep
could've been
running.
an accident.
Why wouldn't they keep
runner
running?
who attended
Well, the person
IC
who hit her,
Norcom High
she
School
stopped too.
has not
Oh, she
been
did?
named.
It looked like she came off the
Kaylin's
track.
Parents
No,
say
it looked like she
Norcom's
was about
athletic
to, then
director
decided to keep
and the
running.
girl's father apologized in a phone call, but they're still waiting for the opposing athlete and for coaches to reach out.
We definitely want the coaches
You know what she was stopping?
and a personal
but then she
apology from
continued.
the actual
Okay.
athlete as well, because it's only right.
The Virginia High School League saying in a statement, "We thoroughly review every instance like this."
It looks
adding,
terrible.
The VHSL membership has always made it a priority to provide student athletes with a safe environment for competition.
Yeah, I don't know. The way it's looking to me like you hit her on purpose. Now, they interviewed this girl too, the perpetrator, and they let her give her side of the story. So let's see some of what she was talking about.
But the thing is, I'm kind of surprised that even her own coaches, like no one came to check on her.
I mean, nobody wants to admit responsibility for this. They just want to be like, this is an accident and move on.
Yes, but whether or not an accident, you're supposed to go check to see if they're okay, and then you can determine whether or not you know what I'm saying.
I mean, true, but also they're not really responsible for other teams' athletes. It's like y'all can get her together,
but
take her wherever she needs to go.
Were they also saying that even her own coaches?
No, I think they're talking about the opposing coaches.
Oh, okay. Then that's different.
Yeah.
You're physically hurt, but you're not thinking of my mental, right?
Alayla Everett is a decorated athlete and senior at IC Norcom High School. She would have never thought her trip to the Class 3 track and field state finals last Tuesday would take a drastic turn.
They're going off of one angle.
Alayla visibly emotional because of this video from the meet. This was a 4x200 meter relay race, and she and a Brookville High School athlete were rounding a curve on the track when they nearly collided with the...
Like, you can see there that the girl cut her off.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to cut in front of people like that. You're right next to her and you try to cut in. It's like, come on now. Like, and I know I've run these kind of races. I know the little twinge of anger that you get for someone cutting in front of you and messing up your stride. It's like, in my head, I want to bash you over the head with a baton. Get the fuck out of the way. Like, what are you doing? Right? That's retarded. You do not cut in front of people like that. That being said, you cannot crash a baton over her head in the middle of a fucking race. That's insane behavior. Get out of here with that.
Each other.
Okay, after a couple times hitting her, my baton
You don't fix that damn thing.
behind her back like this, and it rolled up her back. I lost my balance, and when I pumped my arms again, she got hit.
It appears intentional, but Alayla says it was accidental.
But I know my...
I saw it get caught.
Hair, yeah.
I saw it get. It wasn't her hair. It got caught on her elbow. The other girl's elbow. The baton, as she was trying to pump her arms to bring it back up, it hit her elbow, which caused her to lose her balance. You're right. But then you lost your balance.
And then you came back.
And then you come back and smack her.
Right.
Like, you smacked her with the thing.
You came back. That's the initial part. You came back forward with that motion after getting it unreleased from her arm. You came forward with that motion on top of her head. That's the problem.
But the problem, what I'm saying is that if it was on the top of her head, I could justify it, maybe. She's like, I was trying to pump my arms. All right, well, in a natural running motion, you are in my way. I'm pumping my arms. You're in a place you're really not supposed to be.
Yeah.
So high key, that's your fault.
Yeah.
Right? But that's not what happened. Because I can see you take a sideways chopping motion to the side of her to the back of her head. No.
Intentions, and I would never hit somebody on purpose. I didn't have to see the first video, second video, 10th video. I know 100% that she won't do this to nobody.
Her parents outraged at the backlash. The IC Norcom relay team was disqualified, a ruling that a local USA track and field official finds questionable. He says a play-by-play look shows that the Brookville athlete was running closely to Alayla.
I told you.
If a person comes up on the outside, they got to be a full stride ahead of me before they can cut in front.
I know what I'm talking about.
The other family spoke with the news station in Roanoke.
She cut in. What are you doing?
An apology from Alayla, something she wants to give, but she says the other athlete hasn't been receptive, blocking her on social media, and instead the Everett family was served with court papers.
Jesus.
And now we have to go to a city 3 hours away that everybody hates our guts already.
They're assuming my character, calling me ghetto, racist slurs, death threats.
They
all
both black.
Just because of a nice taken video.
VHSL says they are still
They
reviewing
both black,
the
huh?
situation in Portsmouth Public Schools.
That shit don't make no good sense.
Racist.
Like they both black. Yeah, but racist slurs is crazy because who they both black. So what we talking about? But that don't make her ghetto. It don't make her nothing, bro.
Yeah.
She just I've seen track athletes and other athletes get mad when stuff happens. Yeah. People fight in hockey. They fight in basketball. They fight in football. They fight athletes when they're competition, when people get competitive. It's only like a hop, skip, and a jump to fighting. You're in the same mentality. That's what it is.
But the thing is, though, there's a difference in fighting with your hands and letting the person be aware that, yo, you fucked up.
And ambushing someone.
Right.
Like, again, even if you wanted to bang it out over this, you wait till the race is over.
Sidelines.
Find her after when they go behind the bleachers and you fight back there.
Sidelines.
I've seen shit like that happen at track meets before. Something happened during the race and people wasn't happy about it. And then they see this motherfucker like, hey, you come here. And then they start popping it. Yeah. And then the teammates get involved. I should tell you.
That seems like a rational step in things as opposed to a just significant leap.
As opposed to taking a weapon and strike her in the back of the head.
Right.
That's fucking crazy. Right. Bro, I don't care if you were mad. I don't care if she cut in on you. Shit, if you were mad, step on her feet. Like, honestly.
I was thinking push her.
Can't do that either, bro.
Okay.
That's just
See,
as
this
bad.
is why I don't do it.
Because if you push her down and somebody runs over her, that's crazy.
True,
like
true.
you can't push people while they're running is bad. You're gonna hurt yourself. You land on your shoulder, you hurt your knee, you get a permanent injury, right? That's why it's not. I'm not gonna do that shit to you.
Maybe I shouldn't do it anyways. Maybe I should stay off.
But what I'm saying is that if you were trying to be malicious and get away with it,
Yeah.
pushing her or hitting her in the head with a baton is not what you should do.
Yeah.
Step on her feet. And then when they ask you what happened there, she ran in front of me. You ain't see her?
I'm not gonna lie. The thought of pushing her would come across my mind,
Of
but
course.
I would be enraged, and you would see it on my face, and then after,
You know what she
do
did?
it on the
You know,
sideline.
she's a meme, bro. She let the intrusive thoughts win, bro. Literally, she cut in front of you. Like, I should knock you in the back of your head,
push your
bitch.
ass down. Like,
what
fuck out of my
what
lane.
the fuck are you doing in my lane? and instead of keeping that in her head
Yeah.
and then using that to run the race and catch her.
Yeah, literally.
Are you kidding me? I will run right back in front of you and cut in front of you. Cut it out.
That's the next thought I had too.
What are you talking
I'm
about?
Like, you know what? Let me back up and run around your ass.
Even if they disqualify me, I don't care. I promise. I would run right up around you and cut right in front of you.
That was actually my second thought.
Yeah, like, stop it.
I was like, I would push it, but matter of fact,
But
let
what
me
you
go run in front
but
of
what
you.
you run faster because you want to beat her anyway, right?
Yeah.
But what you're not going to do is strike the back of her head.
Yeah.
You're nuts, and you sound sorry now, maybe because they about to fuck your whole life up over this. But
I
like
mean,
she may not be able to go to college for track like she wanted to now.
Yeah.
Like
But
shit
like
could be bad.
the severity of people getting blunt force trauma to the back of the head is serious.
Yeah, you can't do shit like
It's
that.
serious.
Bro, you could have killed that girl.
Yes.
Depending on what happened.
She could have ended up in a coma, needing a breathing machine, assisted breathing machine. Like, you can't do that.
There's a reason
the back
why
of the head
in-
is something.
There's a
you
reason
don't-
why in UFC, boxing, strikes to the back of head are strictly prohibited. Because even with gloves on, you can kill somebody very easily by hitting them in the back of the head. Don't do this shit, bro. Don't say it was an accident. I seen you chop her shit, bro. I don't want to hear it.
And that's another thing. Like, you can end up regretting the bad decision you did, but you still have to suffer the consequences.
Yeah, this is
you
some-
still
this
have to
some rat
suffer the
shit, bro.
consequences. Yes, you didn't have the intent to actually hurting her in the degree that which she got hurt, but you still got to suffer the consequences. I'm sorry.
That's how she went. Like, if somebody hit me in the head and it didn't do anything to me, I'd have kept running. The fact that she immediately threw the baton down and laid down, you hit her, you almost cracked this bitch's skull. No.
You know what? I would even go as far as to say if I did that to somebody, if I was in her shoes, I would have possibly stopped my run and literally checked on her. It looked like she was about to, but then started to go forward again because she's she's on the sidelines. They'll help her on something.
But I'd be
that.
like, oh shit, because even if she wanted to hit it, I don't think she meant that to happen.
Right.
So then she's like,
so
oh shit.
I would have possibly stopped my run and go check on her too because I'm the culprit who hit her to begin.
But she also know what she did, and that's why she don't want to be involved in that at all.
Listen, I'm going to face it. I did something wrong. Let me go check on you. Are you good? Like, my bad if that was an accident for real on that type of time too, because it's just like I did something to hurt you. And that's not the type of...
I didn't mean it.
I didn't mean it. And that's not the person I am, so let me go check on you.
But it's clearly intentional. She doesn't want to face the consequences. Well, shit, they're gonna beat you in your ass now.
That's how I feel, like, honestly.
It is what it is. This is crazy, son. Let me know what y'all think. Was that on purpose? Anybody who ran track before, if you have experience running track, tell me if you think that was on purpose. Because it looked like an unnatural running movement to me. I never run with my arm out here ever. Yep. So I don't know what that is. Oh, Jesus.